Aside from Tesla, there are other significant challengers in the EV market. Many of the startups that have emerged in this field do not seem to be sustainable. Honda, Hyundai, Kia, Mazda, Volkswagen, and Volvo are among the conventional automobile manufacturers that are already embroiled in the electric vehicle market. Traditional automobile manufacturers are expanding their product offers to include hybrid gasoline-electric vehicles as well as pure electric vehicles. However, the focus of today's video is on the competition amongst the startups. Today, we'll set Lucid Group and NIO against one another, two of the most intriguing EV players that combine powerful brands with cutting-edge technology skills to create a compelling proposition. We'll take a closer look at the technology and product side, as well as the particular risks for each company. But most importantly, do we have a new range champion? All of this will be revealed in today's video, so stay tuned. Welcome back to New Vehicle Media, your go-to channel for EV stock. Quick reminder that subscribing's free and liking the video helps YouTube suggest similar content. Comments are loved and featured in our upcoming videos. The reputation of Chinese vehicle manufacturers is often worse than that of their Western counterparts. In the past, this has been attributed to subpar manufacturing practices and the proclivity of certain companies to mimic European designs. The country has nevertheless grown to become one of the world's major auto countries in a very short period of time. The Chinese government has long offered subsidies to encourage the use of electric vehicles. Every year, EV makes for a significant portion of new vehicle registrations in the country. NIO, a manufacturer that specializes in autonomous EV, is one example of the industry being improved. Their new product, the NIO ET7, has been dubbed China's Tesla by some. With several design inspirations from the 2019 NIO ET preview concept vehicle, the ET7 was presented on January 9, 2021 at NIO Day. The automobile is slated to arrive in the second half of January. With this car on the market, Tesla's Model S sedan will have some serious competition in China. But how does it compare to Lucid Air if it is aiming to compete with companies outside of China? Let's get right in, shall we? To begin with, there's more headroom and overall capacity for those who are taller than average and have historically had difficulty fitting in comfortably in vehicles. The headspace provided by these two cars will be amazement to the client who is above average height. The NIO ET7, with its length of around 5.10 meters, provides an outstanding amount of interior space. That is indeed the case. It no longer feels like you're sitting in a vehicle, but rather like you're in an SUV. The enormous panoramic glass roof opens up the inside, making it seem even larger and more luminous. It is also beneficial to the rear passengers. On the other side, at its inception, Lucid Motors also envisioned the Air as an electric vehicle with the highest level of comfort and interior space, exceptionally opulent. Because of the spaciousness of the interior and the amount of natural light that comes in via the all-glass roof, you get an overpowering impression of spaciousness from both the front passenger seat and the back seats. But what would you do with all the space when the quality of the materials on the inside makes you feel suffocated and depressed? However, this is not the case with either of these two electric vehicles. Everything within the Air and the ET7 feels and seems to be of extremely good quality. The reduced design is still in use. The ET7's concealed air vents and waterfall lighting help to keep the inside looking as clean as possible. A 1,000-watt music system with 23 speakers and an artificial intelligence assistant is included in the ET7, as is an electronic instrument cluster, a huge central touchscreen, and an AI assistant on the dashboard. NIO has done an excellent job of designing an interior that you will enjoy and be amazed with. When getting out of the ET7 and getting into another vehicle, your first thought would be, why is everything so cluttered? Unless, of course, the other vehicle is a Lucid Air. When it comes to design, it's worth noting that the Californian startup isn't lagging. Rather, it was a forerunner. In fact, the sedan was named Best Car Design for the year 2020. As you approach the Air, you can't help but notice that it is unlike anything else on the road. Even from a distance of an entire city block away, it is very eye-catching and futuristic. The site attracts a large number of visitors who stop to snap photographs of it. The sedan is stuffed with high-quality materials, from the dashboard to the stitching on the seats, as well as a screen and instrument cluster that are perfectly placed. Lucid also includes some analog controls as well, positioned on the dashboard, doors, and steering wheel. For several functions, like window switches, real touch points were simply preferable to virtual touch points. And to top it off, Surreal Sound, which incorporates Dolby Atmos technology and 21 speakers, providing a next-generation in-car audio experience. Awesome! But let's get to the meat of the issue for EV buyers: the debate over whether or not a new range champion is on the way. When it comes to its higher-end ET7 battery, NIO Technologies is years ahead of the competition. While the world's top manufacturers, such as Volkswagen Group, Stellantis, and Hyundai Motor Group, do not expect solid-state batteries to be used in their vehicles until the first half of the decade, NIO has taken a step forward. In addition, NIO claims that the ET7 will be the world's first mass-produced electric vehicle to be equipped with a solid-state battery pack. When equipped with the 150 kilowatt-hour solid-state battery pack, it can provide an estimated CLTC range of 1,000 kilometers. The Lucid Air has a range of 520 miles or 837 kilometers on a single charge. However, the Lucid battery pack only has 118 kilowatt hours and not 150. ET7's increased range is thus due to the additional batteries, and it has to be seen whether or not they enhanced efficiency. Many investors consider autonomous systems to be the internet's successor, and as such, this feature is next in line. In the NIO ET7, the autonomous driving system is named Aquila and incorporates 33 sensors, 11 high-resolution cameras with an 8-megapixel resolution, a long-range camera with a high-resolution LiDAR with 500-meter range, 5mm wave radars, 12 ultrasonic radars, and 2 high-precision positioning units. It is astonishing how much data the Aquila autonomous driving system creates each second, which is then processed by an internal computer known as Atom. That package as a whole is very exciting, but so is that of Lucid's autonomous driving, which is named the Dream Drive. According to the business, it is the most technically advanced driver aid system currently available. Consider it to be your invisible co-pilot, with features such as recognizing items you cannot see, optimizing your driving position on the motorway, and automated parking. Dream Drive elevates the Air sedan to a whole new level. The amazing 32-sensor suite that feeds data to Dream Drive Pro is flawlessly incorporated into the outer design of Lucid Air's hull, with 14 visible light cameras, 5 radar units, and 4 surround view cameras, ultrasonic sensors, and the first North American automobile LiDAR installation, this system has a lot going for it. The combination of these sensors enables Dream Drive Pro to identify items that a human driver would not be able to notice. Both of these things are incredibly amazing, and both have introduced a really attractive product to the market. Lucid isn't the only well-known electric vehicle manufacturer to introduce a new premium car. To be more specific, NIO's ET7 will be accessible in a short period of time, but there seems to be as much excitement about it as there was surrounding the introduction of the Lucid Air. Naturally, the most significant distinction is that the Chinese manufacturer has already been delivering its electric SUVs since the spring of 2018 and has already sold about 150,000 cars in total. Despite the fact that the Air sedan has been on the road, it must now enter mass manufacturing. Each company, NIO and Lucid, has appealing technologies that seem to be extremely competitive in the EV sector, which is experiencing an increasing number of new competitors. With powerful technology, appealing branding, and compelling product quality at their disposal, both firms will enjoy operational success over the next several years in their respective industries. However, operational success does not always translate into share price increase, since valuations may be a significant barrier to entry if a company is purchased at an excessively high price. No matter how strongly people feel about whether the Lucid or the NIO is the superior choice, there's no disputing that electric vehicle firms represent a fantastic generation that's bursting at the seams with promise. A customer base that is increasingly interested in environmentally friendly solutions pairs well with the state and federal climate aims, as well as many company aspirations to attain carbon neutrality. In the world of investment, being roughly correct is generally sufficient. Investors seeking to avoid the negative risk associated with devoting too much cash to a single individual company may find that including both Lucid and NIO in a basket of many EV equities may be the best solution. On the topic of investment, Oscar Carlson has the right idea. Why choose one over another when you can invest in both and create a portfolio? That should wrap things up for today. Keep in mind that subscribing is still free, and liking the video helps YouTube recognize your preferences. Thanks for taking the time to watch, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one.